Hello, everybody. I just saw a skunk and I tried to. I was like, turn it on, turn it on, turn it on. And then freaking it dashed off that way. Skunks make me feel real nervous because they don't give a damn. I hear a train. Hopefully, there's like this train track over here. Hopefully, we'll get a train coming on up over to this way. Is truck life worth it? Is it worth it? Hmm. Can be a little bit expensive there, brother. Because if you're doing truck life, you also want like a power bank. But like, that's like off in the future, especially like, for people who are like wanting to start new in truck life. 100%. Oh, it is coming over this way. Oh, look at it. Oh, oh, oh. Wow. It's a big train guy. Oh. I think especially for like a lot of kids who are just like straight out of Compton. No, that's the movie. Straight out of high school. That we don't. It's designed that way. That you know we're gonna carry you for freaking damn near 18 years of freaking preschool, elementary school, middle school, high school, and then at high school we just go ahead and just drop you. And you're like, you hit the ground and you're like, oh, this is great. I don't have to freaking wake up in the morning. And after about a month, your father starts looking at you just like, who's this goddamn bum on my godforsaken couch? And your mom's like, no, just let him stay. He can live here forever. Wow, that's actually pretty crazy because then the choice really does come up to you to make the decision. At least, like I'm doing something pretty broad because like there's a lot of people, who maybe they're maybe they're adopted, maybe they don't have a mom, maybe they don't have dad. I don't know, but I'm just saying like a general type of thing of like how the DNA and the biology of human beings typically works out. But that's kind of crazy that the stereotypical of that maybe your father's like, get the fuck off my goddamn couch and get the hell out of the house and get a job, you bum. And then on the opposite, your mom's just like, no, we're going to have dinner at 8 p.m. and you can stay forever. It's going to ignite something inside of you. And I think that personally, truck life is a perfect type of goal for like a lot of people because like like there's like a lot of liberal people or like whatever they have like maybe they go to college or like this and that or maybe they have like some kind of friends who's already gonna like set them up and like help them out. But I'm talking about like also just like not like I'm talking about like the weirdos too. Where are we supposed to go? Like the ones who are just a little bit off. Maybe they're not like they're like different, but they're not different enough for it to be cool. Like what about those people? It sucks because like you're weird, but you're not weird enough for it to be cool. I think that's the category that I fall into. I find it very strange of how being weird became a cool thing. or being a nerd became like a cool thing. It's just like, being actually weird is like a fate worse than death. Like, it's just like, because you don't know what to do with yourself. Like, what am I supposed to do? And it's just like, people look at you and it's just like, you're just always exposed, especially like in van life or car life or vehicle life or truck life. It's just that, what I'm learning is just like, you just eventually have to fully embrace it. You just have to fully embrace your weirdness. And that sucks. Because it in like a freaking Disney movie, then you got your chest out and freaking everybody accepts you and it's like real cool, and now you have your freaking confidence. In real life, people are probably going to hate you even more, and it's just like they're it's amazing of how maniacal and terrible off and awful people are, because it's not like they're pulling out a knife and stabbing you. It's like tiny little tweaks of like, oh, I'm gonna go stand over here in this way, and then like I'm gonna like look at you and like and just stand very very still and like see what you do, and like and freaking like then like pull out my phone and start like look like I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but the thing is I'm speaking some kind of truth. I'm speaking some kind of truth that people like. I don't know. They just make you feel uncomfortable for being you. Maybe I'm just talking for myself, but they make me, ow, ow, ow. They make me feel uncomfortable just for being me. I've always been me, and people's always hated me, all the way from freaking preschool. Like my teacher was my very first bully. I just stood up and freaking went over and got some water, and she just freaking like I just remember her screaming at me, and then told me to like go over there and sit in the corner. I was just like fucking whoa, and I do kind of if I can actually remember it in my mind of me standing in the corner and then like looking at the kids over there sitting there. I was like, what did I do? And it's just been very strange all the time. But with freaking car life, the reason why I would suggest it, especially for like young people, is like because it's just like, wait, what are we supposed to do, or what? How am I gonna pay rent? And then it's just like I remember like when you were a kid, and you're like you're gonna pay $1,000 a month for an apartment every month. How are you gonna get $1,000? Like it was just so way out there, dude. It was way off in Jupiter of that. It's just kind of like even like right now, I don't understand how people can make like freaking $10,000 a month on YouTube. It is way off in freaking Jupiter, dude. It's not even at freaking Mars, which would be hard enough. It's way off in freaking Jupiter, dude. I don't know how the hell I would ever pull that off, but the thing is, I'm going to try, and then I'm going to try again, and then I'm going to try another time, and then I'm gonna try again, and that's why I think that like I'm such like a freaking genius, dude, is because I'm doing like a daily, dude. I'm doing like a freaking daily vlog. I'm doing it every single day to like really kind of like, if you have like a rock and you're kind of carving something, like, it's just like, if you try carving that rock only like once a month, and are you making like bi-weekly videos or like a weekly video, that's going to take a long ass freaking time. But it's just like because I'm slightly retarded or something, like there's something wrong with me of that, like I just don't understand things. I don't get it. But the thing is like what I mean by that is just like instead of like a person failing like 3 times to understand something, right? This is why I was not cool in school, because like, it's just like, people were getting, but I never understood. It would probably like, it's just like, it's so simple, bro. You just have to do it. It's just 3 times, oh, we're all failing, oh, we're all out here, but it's just like, it's going to take me like 200 times. But with that said, I guess I'll see you every day. Yeah, truck life, you should try it out for yourself.